action. Cool. Okay, so just to make sure that you have a little hand towel ready or a little exercise towel. It's not because I'm going to make you do lots of cardio and you need a towel. It's because we're actually going to use the actual towel as some arm work, so don't stress too much. Cool. Okay, let's give everyone one more minute to join us. Welcome, Ames. Welcome, Kathy.
Hello.
Hello. Perfecto. Okay, yay, nice full class. Welcome, everyone. Hello, little kitties. Yes, everyone wants to do Pilates. Cool. Okay, so you are all muted. If by any chance you happen to be unmuted, just make sure you remute yourself. So check everything's good. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to My Pilates Online. And thank you so much for joining this intermediate Pilates class session this evening. Like I said before, we're going to be making use of a little hand towel. So just to make sure you have that handy. But otherwise, let's have a wonderful class. Take care of your bodies, take care of yourselves. I'll guide you along the way as best as I can. Okay, so coming to stand up. We're going to start in a nice standing position. So make sure you can see me. We're going to grab our little towels. Okay, so we're going to make our towels into a nice long sausage like so. And throughout this, we're going to try to keep a nice bit of tension in our towel. So just to get those shoulders working just that little bit constantly to get that nice shoulder action happening. So finding your towel, rolling it up into a little sausage if you need, finding your hands at the ready. Roll your shoulders back, let them just fall down the back. Think of the heaviest shoulder blades you can find. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, let's begin to roll down. So dropping chin to chest, keeping that little bit of tension as you soften knees, release, head down, breath in. And exhale, curl spine, tuck belly up, and slowly roll up. Really open your shoulders at the top. Breath in through nose, keeping tension in that towel. Exhale, chin to chest. Rolling down, release knees, release head, release arms, just relax, warming up. Breath in through the nose. And exhale, slowly roll up, trying to warm up each little segment of the spine, coming to stand tall. Next three, we change slightly. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Bending knees, releasing head. We're going to lift our head, lift our arms, find a little quick tabletop. Release everything down, and then slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Keep that tension. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling and curling over, softening knees, keeping weight into toes, knees stay bent. We're going to lift arms, head up. Even if you don't get to 90, just lift everything up, release everything down, and then roll yourself all the way up. One more like this. Breath in through nose, fill the lungs. Exhale, down you go. And soften knees, release head. Lift arms, head, chest slightly, pull belly in, release down, and then slowly roll yourself up to restack and stand. Keeping that tension, maybe tugging out on that towel just a little bit more. Breath in, keep that tension, we roll down. Soften knees. We're now going to guide. Arms up, head up, body up, all the way to come stand. We're going to pull our elbows behind, nodding your chin slightly as your towel reaches your shoulders. Lift your towel up, back the way you came, over flat spine, bending knees, and then roll yourself up. Keep tension in towel. That's one. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Softening knees, guiding up. Arms, head, chest, all the way to stand. Pull on that little towel. Keep shoulder blades down. We're going to bend elbows, nod chin slightly as towel reaches shoulders. Slowly lift up, back the way you came, leading with your chest, not your ribs. Slowly release head and roll yourself up. Just trying to find a nice fluid movement with your spine to warm up. One more, breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Soften knees. Guide up, arms, head, chest to stand. Elbows bend, head nods if it needs to. Slowly reach the arms up, shoulder blades down, and then reaching your body over. And then release knees, release head, and roll yourself up. Reaching arms up. Plugging shoulder blades back and down. Think about getting as much length in the collarbones as you can. And holding now with your index finger and your thumb. Ribs in, weight into the center, and then slightly a bit more forward. Breath in. Lower your towel slightly so it's in line with your chest, not your shoulders. Exhale, we're going to open, try to break that towel in half. We go. Release. Open, pull, tension on towel, release. And for 3, take care you're not leaning back here. Bring ribs on top of pelvis. Release. And for 4, now activate all the muscles in the legs. Pull the kneecaps up, squeeze the bum. Release. We've got 5 more. Release. 4 more. Looks like you're not doing much. You should feel those arms saying, how's it? Last 3. Return. Remember, holding index finger and thumb. Last 1. Little hold out and hold it there. Separate your feet. Find them a nice mat width-ish distance apart. Again, shake shoulders. You've still got tension out on the band or on the towel. We're going into squats. Breath in. Exhale. Bum goes back. Weight into heels. And come up 1. And bend. Come up 2. And keep going. Bend. Come up 3. And bend. Come up 4. Towel still pulling apart. Come up 5. 5 more. Can you lift your toes off the mat? Then you know your weight is correctly placed. 3 more. Squeeze. Bum back. And squeeze. Last 2. You might have got a spare one. Sorry. Squeeze. Last 1. Hold. Now check here. Keep your towel up. Ribs on flaring. Draw them back. Take your weight back into your heels. Squeeze your tushy even more. Shoulders plug back into sockets. We try to separate that towel again. Finger, index finger, thumb. We open. For 2. Try pull apart. 4 and 5. 6. Ribs in, tummy in. 7. 9. And hold it out there. We're going to rock our body, rocking our head with it. So we're going to rotate. One side, so one hand's on top. Center. Twist 2. Inhale, center. Rotate 3, coming from the sides. Check here, your bum isn't tucked under. Stick it out. And return. And twist. And center. 4 more. Rotate. Center. Are you still separating that towel? And return. Last 2. Deepen a bit more into that squat. Take your weight back into your heels a bit more. Rotate, center, bum back, bum back, bum back, bum back. Up you stand. And then again, find that stretch, putting elbows down, nodding chin to chest. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Feet on the same position. We take a breath in. Exhale, we lift arms to ceiling, rising onto toes. So it's going to look like this. And return. Let's just tap to our head. Lifting up 2. So in this position, you should be able to see your hands just in front of you. They shouldn't be back behind you. And 3, rise on toes, lower heels. Lift 4. Now, can we try to separate that towel a little bit more? Pull 5 and lower. And release. And 7. Shoulders should not be up here. Draw them back and down. If it's too challenging, lower your arms so they're in front of you more. And return. 3 more. Separate that towel. Last 2. And return. Last 1. Hold it there. shoulders down, pull on that towel, little pulses, arms pull out for 10, for 9. Find the work in your lats. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Separate, 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 separate. And then slowly lower your heels, lower your chin, roll yourself down, and just hang yourself in that gap, bending your knees as much as you need to. Letting your head just shake side to side, letting your head just nod up and down. Taking a nice deep breath in, because we're not finished standing up work, I promise. And then slowly roll yourself up to come stand. Okay, so keeping our friendly towel with us. We're going to get those arms to burn. We're going to bring our weight onto one leg. So I'm going to mirror you. I'm just going to come down here just to make sure you can see what my feet are doing. Okay, so let's bring our weight onto our right leg and take our left leg out to the side. Now looking at it, it should be in line with the arch of your foot. So not in line with the heel, certainly not in line with the toe. Throughout this, you rather want to aim for arch and a little bit back rather than bring your foot in front. Why this is important is that when we start doing some leg lifts, which we're going to do, if your leg is too forward, you're just going to work your hip flexor, which is not the aim of the game here. We want to feel the fire into these glute muscles. Okay, so our weight into our right leg. Let's soften that knee gently, making sure the knee is not conking in, but keep it tracking over that second toe. Left toe in line with arch or even in line with heel. You see what feels good. And turn that leg in. So we're spending some time sitting up here so you really can get that effective burn. Now looking at the pelvis, making sure bum is not sticking out, tucking tail just gently underneath you to engage tummy muscles and connect into ribs. Arms are reaching forward once more. Adjust towel should you need to. Hands should be a little bit wider than your shoulders, so make sure your towel's not here, but a little bit wider. Lower again in line with chest, not with shoulders. Let the shoulder blades draw down. Take a breath in. Turn this leg in a little bit more. Exhale, we float this leg up to the sky. Inhale, tap toe. For 2. Now, if your leg is lifting this high, you're cheating. Take your leg back. For 3. Inhale. For 4. And tap. Keeping that little bit of tension in your towel. We don't want floppy towels here. And tap. Finding a spot to look at to help you with balance. Does not matter how high this leg is. So just float it off. Tap. 3 more. And tap. Last 2. And tap. Last 1. Hold it there. Little pulses, towel. For 10. Out. 9. And 8. 7. Ribs in, tummy in. 5 more. 4. 3, 2, 1. Separate, separate, separate. Shoulders down. Tap the toe. Now tilt your body slightly forward. So looking from the side, you're going to be in this kind of position. Again, make sure you're not hanging in your back, but draw up in the belly. Find a nice diagonal line from the top of the head all the way to the spine, along the spine. So we're tilting slightly forward, knitting ribs up, separating towel, breath in. We float leg a little bit faster. And tap. 2. Same side. For 3. And 5. You should feel both butts working. 1 stabilizing, 1 moving. 7 and 8. Shoulders down. Nod your chin. You should be looking at the floor. 2 more. Last 1. Hold it there. Take a breath in. Exhale. Lift your body. Lift your towel. Lower your toe. Straighten your bottom leg. Take an inhale. We're going to lift this left leg as we twist to the side. It's going to look like this. And tap. Same side. 2. And tap. Try twist from the torso. 4. Return. Still keep tension in that towel. Index finger, thumb pulling apart. 5. Really squeeze the standing bum to stabilize you. 6. 4 more. Fall over like me if you need to. Last 3, return. Last 2, return. Last 1, hold it there. Soften your bottom knee, take a breath in. Repeat with bent leg. Breath in, separate towel, shoulders down. We go. Return. 2, return. Twist torso. Take care you're not bending your elbows here. Keep arms straight. And 6, almost there. 7, feet can be working 2, 8. Last one, 10. Back you come, change straight away. To the other side, don't drop your arms. Take a breath in. Adjust sausage, shoulders down. Remember, they shouldn't be up here, should be down here. Separate them, index finger, thumb. Turn leg in, we're on the opposite side now. Check out knee here, check out that your foot is not in front of you. If you're feeling work in the front of your hip, your leg is too far forward. Breath in. We repeat, leg turned in, exhale, leg comes up. And for 2, really less is more here. Can you use your towel for your sweat? Go for it, that's me. And tap. Try to be still and stable in this standing leg. Last 5. Tummy tight. 3 more. Last 2. Breath in. Last 1. Lower down, hinging body over. Remember, knee over second toe, ribs up. Don't just flop yourself forward. Nod chin, eye line towards the mat. Separate towel, a little bit more. Turn leg in. Here we go. Exhale, lift. And tap. For 2. Really draw up in these ribs. 3. Should feel burn over here. And 6. Now 6, sorry. Separate towel a little bit more. And 2. Last one, lift up. Hold it there. Straightening leg, lifting body. Find that bit of balance. Take an inhale, low, tap toe. Exhale, twist body, lifting right leg. We go. Return. Don't let your arms go up. Keep them in that same plane. 3. Now squeezing left bum to stabilize you. And 6. Almost there. Last 2. Twist that torso. Last 1. Return. Bend the bottom leg. Shoulders roll back. Separate towel a little bit more. Keep it there. Breath in. Ribs in. We twist. And back. 2. And back. 3. And 5. Last 5. Pull that towel. 4 more. 3. Almost there. 2. Last 1. Return. Take a breath in as you bring your feet both down. Fill the lungs. And then slowly nod chin to chest. Roll yourself down and relax. Bending knees as much as you need to. Letting head just go. If you need to lift your body up just a little bit, we're going to alternate left and right, just bending. If you can still touch the mat, that's great. Staying here for 2 breaths as we walk out the legs, as we inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale, don't be afraid to let those hips move, and exhale. Coming to center, nodding chin to chest, slowly beginning to roll yourselves up. Very nice. We're going to come make our way onto our backs, onto our mats. So make sure you can see me here. Okay, hopefully we got a little bit of those butts burning. Lots of stability works, as I said. You also feel a lot of the work happening in your feet and ankles and lower legs. That's also fine. You're on a squishy mat, so a lot of stability happening from the feet and hopefully all the way up into the glutes. Okay, so keeping your sausage. We're going to move into some abdominal work. Setting yourself up with your feet hip distance apart, all 10 toes facing forward, and lying yourself down onto your back. Our sausage is going to be a nice thin sausage, and we're going to reach it all the way back behind us and come to find it just underneath your head. So where you want it to be is sort of just above your hairline kind of vibe, making sure that throughout this, that your shoulders aren't coming up as you gather tension, but rather making the space between your hands and your shoulders as big as possible throughout. Okay, you look really cool as well. Okay, so let's find our neutral pelvises here. So make sure you're not in a tuck, make sure you're not arching unnecessarily. You're finding that nice, happy medium. Feel free to adjust towel, make it thinner, thicker as you go, just to find that you've got nice support of your head. Roll shoulders down, try to draw them down the sides of the body, taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to drop chin to chest as we lift up into our chest, assisting with our arms. We go. Inhale to lower.
Exhale, we want tummy to work, but arms are going to assist slightly. Release. Exhale, 3. Make sure shoulders aren't coming up. You plug them down, keep them there, especially as you lift. 4. Release. Exhale, flatten belly. Check here that there's no movement in your pelvis. You're not tucking your tail as you lift. Flat tummies come from still pelvises as you do this movement. 5 more. And release. Press all 10 toes in mat. 4 more. And release. Last 3. Don't fret if your arms are saying hello. Pull on them a little bit more. 2 more. And release. Last 1. Lift up and hold. Check shoulders. Nod your chin in. Pull up a little bit more with your arms. Sink your belly down a little bit more. Breath in. We're going for little pulses. Think of the work happening from your tummy. So tummy first. We pulse up. 10, 9. Let the tummy pull you up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it there. Now think of the arms pulling you up. Gentle little pulls. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release yourself down. Just open your arms out for a moment. Bring your right leg up, bring your left leg up, and this time you can imprint your spine, so bring lower back into mat. You've still got this bit of tension into your towel. Nod your chin and keep your arms. If they rest on the mat, that's great. If you need to lift them and prop them up, that's also cool. We're going for one little hiatus twist here before we come back into our abdominals. Taking a breath in, let's rock, drop our knees over to the left. Inhale over. Exhale, draw them back. Inhale over right. Exhale, draw legs back. Think of rotating from belly button and below. Exhale, pull knees back. Inhale, full breath. Shoulders stay down. And shoulders stay down, especially that opposite one. Draw back. You've got 4 more. How much can you flatten your belly as you go over? And how much can you flatten it even more as you come back? Last 3. And rotate back. Last 2. Are your shoulders still heavy? Is your neck still knotted? And return. Last 1. And rotate over and back. Lower one leg, lower the other leg. Find your neutral pelvis and adjust your hands to come back into another little abdominal set. This time, we're going to bring our right ankle, place it onto our left knee, and open that right knee out as much as you are able. Does not matter how much. Rather just keep it where it's comfy. You don't want to be changing the position of the pelvis to get an opened out knee. Bringing arms up again. So think of your elbows pointing to the ceiling, shoulder blades down, and hands onto our towels. Pull up a little bit in the towels, but now nod your chin so you elongate the back of your neck. Taking a breath in. Exhale, we're going to lift and twist towards the right, the lifted leg. So we go. Inhale to lower. Rotate 2. Your left hip stays rooted on the mat. Exhale, twist 3. Inhale, release. Exhale, twist 4. Check those shoulders, especially that left one that isn't rounding over. And release. 5 more. And release. Try to keep absolutely still and stable in the belly. Release. Last 4. Shoulders pull down even more, guys. Go for it. 3 more. And release. Up and over you twist. Last 2. And release. Last 1. Lift up. Hold. Take a breath in from the tummy. Think of shortening into the side. For 10, 9, 8. Left hip stays down. 7, 6, 5, 4. Sink navel. 2, 1. Hold it there. Now use your arms to assist. Little tugs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Twist it a little bit more. Try to get both shoulder blades off the mat. And then slowly lower down. Loop your towel off and find it behind your foot, your right foot, and extend it as much as you are able. Finding a nice little hamstring stretch, pulling the toes all the way back so the foot is flexed. It does not matter if your foot is not straight. If that's where you're at, that's absolutely fine. Rather think of getting the thigh closer to you rather than the leg is straight. If your shoulders are off the mat like this, rather bend your knee, draw it down is much better for 10 other things. So you can gauge, are your arms straight? Do they need to be bent? Finding a nice stretch wherever you are. Staying there for 3 breaths. As we inhale, shoulders down, neck nodded. Exhale. 2 more. Deep breath in. I lied. Let's go all the way to 5. Hamstring stretches are one of those things we avoid because they're not that great. 3 more. Exhale. Remember, it does not matter where you are, but do not put strain in your neck to get there. Last 2. Breath in. Exhale. Relax everything, but just feel that hamstring elongate. Last 1. And release. Slowly bending your leg. Lowering your right leg, replacing your towel, making the sausage again underneath sort of the nape of your neck, or above the nape of your neck. We're coming on to the other side. So left leg now is crossing over right. Let's flex left foot, opening left knee as much as possible without changing the position of the pelvis. We're still aiming for neutral. We take a nice deep breath in as we draw our elbows up, our shoulders down. Exhale, we lift and twist to the left. Inhale to lower. Lift and twist. 2. Release. What you don't want is your arms closing. Don't go there. Release. Keep that shape of the arms. 4. And release. Exhale. Try to get both shoulder blades off. And release. Now check that right hip. Is it staying rooted as you twist to left? Release. You've got 5 more. And lower. Coming into that left oblique, flatten belly, lower, last 3. And release, last 2. Twist and lift, shoulders down, and lower, last 1. Lift up, shocking, hold it there. Check shoulders, nod chin, from the tummy, try shorten into the side, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Now from the arms, try to lift a little higher. 10, 9, keep breathing. Last 5, 4, arms, hello triceps. 2, 1, slowly coming back to center and hooking leg, and hooking head, hooking leg, and lying yourself down. So again, plugging shoulders down, nodding chin, drawing thigh close to you, and only then can try to extend your leg slightly, flexing that foot back. Going to wherever you are able to manage. It's not a competition. No one can see you. I can't even see me. Let's take 5 deep breaths. As we inhale, fill the lungs. No tension in face, no tension in shoulders, no tension in neck. 4 more. As you inhale and exhale. Last 3, inhale and exhale. Last 2, fill the lungs, draw leg a little bit closer but without disturbing anything else. And last 1, and return. Slowly releasing leg, bringing leg down, and slowly just replacing our towel back for one last round behind our head. So you're feeling the triceps behind the arms here working really hard. Looks like I just got out the shower. That's absolutely perfect. That's what we want to be working. So today we're working our arms in what we call an isometric work. So we're basically keeping and maintaining a position for a long time, which really tones the muscles. So that's the goal, in case you're wondering what this torch is about. Okay, so setting up for one more round. We're going to bring our elbows up to ceiling and then take them just a little bit out. So you're coming to find about a 45-degree angle here. Make sure your sausage is nice and supportive of your neck. You don't want it to be too low and let your head loll back. You want it to really support your neck so it's elongating at the back. Finding neutral pelvis, and now everyone tuck your tail to engage into our imprint. Make sure you haven't bulged your tummy muscles doing so, but flatten them even more. Let's go one and then the other leg up to 90 degrees. Last abdominal set. Take a breath in, draw the shoulders down, engage and pull the towel just a little bit. Exhale, we're going to lift up, extending right leg to 45. We go. Inhale, lower. Lift up, 2. Now the lower your leg goes, the more challenging. 4, 3. Don't let the towel slack as you lower. Keep it there. 4. Release. Flatten tummy. 5. and lower. Pull that towel a bit more. 6, and release. We're looking for stiff triceps tomorrow. 7, and lower to 10 we go. Keep that shape of the arms. Last 3, 2, sorry. Release. Last 1. Release. Breath in. We're going for double leg stretch. Really push back into mat. Really flatten belly. Pull on towel a little bit more. Exhale. We lift up. And lower. For 2. You're looking towards knees. For 3. Keep arms in that shape. Don't let towel slacken. 4. Release. Shoulders down. 5. Last 5. Go for it. And 4. You're almost there. Last 3. Tummy sinks. Last 2. Last 1. Go for it. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Bend your legs. Lower them both down. Relax and relax. Oh. Take your towel out. Nod your chin gently in and just rotate slightly side to side. For a lot of you, this might feel really nice for the neck to use the towel to have that little bit of extra support and actually to encourage that position. We always after in Pilates, that long elongation of the neck. Okie dokie. So we're going to hug our knees just gently in, and then we're gently going to rock ourselves up to come sit onto our bums. Sorry, I'm just going to hide my head for a sec. We're going to turn ourselves onto our knees. I'm going to be facing the side so you can see what I'm up to, but wherever you're at. Okay, so let's just come into a quick little cat stretch, my all-time favorite, and then we'll add into our fun and get back to our towel. So separating our fingertips nice and wide, making sure your weight's not back, but bring it evenly over hands and feet, or upper and lower limbs. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let's round lower spine first. So we're going to round lower spine, mid spine, upper spine, and nod your chin to curl the spine. Take a breath in to hold, and curl lower spine first. So stick bum out, lower back drops, and head draws up last. Breath in. Exhale, lower spine first. Tuck. Imagine each little segment curling up as you curl the spine into a nice arch. Press the tops of the feet down as you breathe in. And then exhale, untuck every little vertebra from the lower spine all the way to lift head last. One more this way. Exhale, tuck or lower, middle, upper spine, all the way to curl. Breath and hold. Using this as a nice little neutralizer, undo lower, middle, upper spine. Check that you haven't sunk back. Keep your weight forward. We reverse. Last 3. Exhale, chin to chest. We round into upper, into middle, and then lower spine. Tail tucks last. Breath in, hold. Exhale, lift head. Drop into shoulders. Drop into upper back, and your butt sticks out last. 2 more. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Press out of shoulders. Round each vertebra. Let the tailbone scoop forward last. Breath in. And exhale, head lift, shoulders drop, and open those collarbones as you extend and open out the spine. Last one. Breath in. Chin to chest. Rolling up. Pushing out of shoulders. Really emphasize that shoulder movement. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, lift head. Drop all the way to release. Tucking your toes, taking your weight back slightly to your heels, and then finding your sausage to come up onto your knees. If your knees need a little bit of extra puff, feel free to fold over your mat and give yourself a little bit of extra. We're not going to be up for ages, but in case you need a little bit of help. Just because those triceps haven't had enough fun today, we're going to take our arms behind you. So let the palms face up, so away from your legs. Again, we're going to get a nice grip between our index finger and our thumb. Finding the knees either under the hips, so hip distance apart, or a little bit wider if you feel you need a bit more balance. Everyone roll the shoulders back, let them fall down, but take care that it hasn't stuck out the ribs. Draw the ribs back. We want everything perfectly stacked over our knees. We take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, just separate that towel and just find that little bit of tension. Your elbows can be slightly soft if that's comfier, or they can be straight. We take a breath in to sink our bum towards our heels. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, bum down. Exhale, emphasize opening arms. Inhale, release. Try pull towel apart and release. Doesn't matter how small this movement is, the bum can be super small. Just think of bum out. Squeeze glutes forward for 5 more. For 4 more. Are you still opening shoulders? Last 3. Squeeze your bum forward. Last 2. And squeeze forward. Last 1. Squeeze forward. Hold. Take your bum halfway back. Draw your ribs up. Draw your tummy in. Try to find that nice perfect diagonal angle. We take a breath in. Exhale, we float our arms. Release. For 2. Doesn't matter how high. Your chins are not out here. Nod them in. You should be looking at your mat. Now squeeze your buttons. 4 and lower. Lift. 5. Last 5. Ribs in. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Lift. Hold. Bend your elbows. Keep that height. Little pulses. Straighten. 10 and 9 and 8. Keep separating your towels. 6, 5. Almost there. 4, 3. Ribs in. 2, 1. Lift your arms a little bit more and lower down. Reach your towel to the side and just rest yourself into a nice rest position. Well done. Breath in through nose and out. 1 more. Deep breath in. Finding that stretch in the feet if you're able to. And exhale. Round your spine. Curl yourself back up onto your hands and your knees. Draw up your belly. Push out your shoulders. Nod your chin. Take an inhale. Exhale, we lift right arm up to the ceiling, finding a nice twist. Right arm replaces down. Exhale, we lift. Try not to move the hips too much. Find that twist from the rib cage. And return. If this is too much for arm, feel free to find a little arrow sort of movement, pulling elbow up to ceiling. That's the modification should you need. Last 5. And return. Twist torso, just let head follow. 4. Return. Last 3. Twist and lift. And return. Last 2. Take weight onto hands. Make sure your weight's not going back. Last 1. Return. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands. 1 hand. 2 hands. Take a breath in. Exhale. Shoot your body forward. Come find a plank. Separating hands. Or separating fingers, tucking your tail, squeezing your bum gently, nodding your chin. You've got 5 breaths. As we inhale and exhale. 3 more, you're almost there. Exhale, last 2. Tummy up a little bit more, don't arch your back. Good work. Lower your knees down simultaneously. 1 more stretch. Try to keep those toes tucked to get a nice stretch and hold. Widen your hands, mat width or slightly wider. Try keep your weight forward or try move your weight forward as you press your chest down. So if your elbows need to be bent for this to be a bit more comfortable, go for it. We're just looking to open out that chest. Try and drop that sternum down. Keep your forehead on your mat. Reaching your arms and wiggling them slowly forward as you try to find a nice chest to mat position. Once you've got your max and you can feel you've got a nice opening there, stick your bum up more to the ceiling for 3 breaths as we inhale and exhale. And 2 more. And exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Exhale. Take your weight slightly back. Plant your hands. Take a breath in. Exhale. Shoot forward. Find your plank. Ding. Easy peasy for 5 breaths. Tuck tail. Exhale. For 4. Your head should not be up. Nod it in. Relax the faces. Exhale. Last 2. Tummy pulls up even harder, even much. Exhale. Last 1. Lower both knees down. Untuck your toes. Wiggle your knees together. And just come sit up onto your feet. Roll the shoulders back. Well done. Gently let's drop left ear to shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale. Roll chin past chest. Finding the other side. Inhale, exhale, chin past chest, to the other side, 1 more, chin past chest, to release, last 1, chin past chest, to release. Coming back to center, wiggling ourselves forward, and this time coming to find ourselves all the way onto our tummies. We're going to do one last stretch and then one last little back extension, and then we're almost there. So separating your feet a little bit wider, so let's say just short of mat width. Let's bring our left hand onto the mat, letting our forehead rest, and we're going to try and make a little loop of our towel to grab our right foot. So what it's going to look like is something, find a nice loop for your foot like so. Okay, so open that right shoulder slightly, find your head onto your mat, draw both your shoulders down, push your pubic bone into the mat, and only once you've got that can you gently draw your heel to your bum, trying to find a nice stretch into that right quad and or hip flexor. Make sure here that your bum doesn't lift off the mat, but keep the pubic bone pressing in. Wherever you need to get to find that stretch. If you don't need the towel, feel free just to use your hand for 2 breaths and release. For 1 breath, draw down a little bit more, lie, let's do 1 more. Breath in and release. Lifting your head, taking your left hand, just opening it up slightly so it's in front of you. We're taking a nice deep inhale, exhale, push pubic bone into mat. Now, it does not matter how bent your leg is. Breathe in. Exhale, kick into your towel, straighten your right arm, lift your head and chest and come find a thigh lifted position. Try to get your thigh off the mat and then lower yourself down. Kick into towel, try float right thigh, try lift chest and shoulders, both down, and then slowly release. You've got 3 more. Exhale up. Tummy still pulls to spine, you're not just flopping in back, you're using those muscles to draw you up. Kick into towel. Thigh up, 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 and release. You've got 1 more. Kick into towel, lift up, hold it there for a moment, try to get your thigh up a little bit more, squeeze your tushy, and then slowly lower down. And we change the other side. So however you need to make your little loop, find your left foot into it, and set yourself up. Right hand on mat. Starting with our stretch, so really try to get that symmetry going here so that you've got it moving forward. Pubic bone into mat. Really try to lift your belly button off the mat so you're engaging into lower tummy muscles. Only once you're there, roll left shoulder open and gently pull left heel to bum. Taking 3 breaths. So finding a nice quad stretch as you inhale, exhale, adjusting towel if you need to. Breath in, exhale, 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Lifting head slightly, right hand a little bit in front of you. Draw both shoulders down. Take a breath in. Exhale, kick into towel, straighten arm. Try and lift this thigh gently up. Your head should not be there. Nod it in, you should be looking at your hand. And then slowly release. Exhale for 2. Try to get that thigh up. And release. The glute's going to float that leg, so go for it. Kick, kick, kick. And slowly release. Last 2. Kick and lift thigh. And slowly release. Last 1. Make the goodie. Lift thigh. Kick, 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 kick. Tummy still drawing up and in. And then slowly release. Give your towel away. Goodbye. And find a little cushion for your head on your hands. Letting your feet be nice and wide. So let your heels fall in, your toes fall out. And just gently sway your hips side to side. So just rocking onto one and then the other hip. Just loosening up into your spine here. Taking 3 breaths here. I really want you to think of filling your lungs, filling everything up so your body almost rises off your mat. And exhale, let it all go. Collapsing even further down onto your mat. 2 more. Fill lungs, or puff yourself up on your mat. And then exhale, let it all go. Nice audible breathing. Last one. Fill the lungs, puff yourself up, 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 up. And then exhale, let it all go. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, legs slightly more together, tucking your toes, pressing yourself back to your heels, walking your hands back, and then gently come in to find a standing position with your body reaching over and relaxing over bent or straight legs. See how you feel. Again, let those shoulders just relax. Let the head just shake side to side. Let the head nod up and down. Hopefully feeling a bit easier than when we started. Come find center. Weight more in your toes than your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're slowly going to roll up. So draw belly to spine. Slowly peeling up. Each little segment restacks to come stand up. Really open the shoulder blades there. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, drop chin to chest. Roll yourself down. Really just imagine you pouring your body over your legs. Knees as bent as they need to be. But let that upper body go more. That's more important. Breath in. And then exhale, draw belly to spine. Up you curl. Restack. Really get that opening in the collarbones at the top. We've got one more. Keeping your eyes closed to the last one if you want a little challenge for balance. Exhale, nodding chin. Don't take your weight back as you roll forward. Rather take it forward. Release arms, head, chest, all super heavy. Feel that stretch happening in your spine. Last breath. Exhale, rolling yourself up. Restacking lower, middle, upper spine. Your eyes are closed as you reach the top. Taking 2 more breaths in. Fill the lungs. Let it all go. One more. Inhale, fill the lungs. And all of it out. And well done, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks